I'm starting off. I have I tried a Dibdit show on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, and it did not go very well. I did a giveaway. This is a Eddie George card. He's was a former running back for the Houston Oilers and Tennessee Titans. I know the Tennessee Titans. I don't know if he played for the actual Oilers. That I did that on Dibdit cards. Did the giveaway, and then after that, I was showing some cards, and I think I stayed on for maybe 25, 30 minutes, and I didn't sell anything. So that was a little rough, but it's not too bad. You can do giveaways and send it first class with just a stamp. So I'm only out the price of the card, envelope, and a stamp. Well, I guess in the top loader, all the supplies. How about just shipping supplies? So envelope, those are like 3 cents, which you could probably find. I don't know if you can find a better deal. What was I doing with that? Oh yeah, piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. This is how I ship my first class items. It was something I was against for a long time. Not against, but I just didn't want to mess with it because I'm scared that I'm gonna send this out first class, and if it gets lost, if I'm doing like a live sale, I don't want the person who wins it to come in and like I swear I'm shipping this, but like if it gets lost, I don't want them to come in a live show and start yelling at me that I didn't send this. When I mean, I'm showing you here, but I guess you don't have anything that I honestly did, but I am. Most of the cards that I've been selling, I've sourced them off of eBay in either big collections or just like one-offs that I find. But you need that like cheap shipping, or else it's like doesn't make it worth it. So anyway, I bought stamps because I was gonna. These are all stamps I was trying to do for giveaways on Dibdit, but I only. Careful, you almost fell down. You can't fall down because you get back up. Well, I guess that's, oh, yes, if you fall down, you get back up again. Just like my Dibdit show went this weekend. Dibdit Cards only has, it might have 800 members right now, so it's not like super big. And okay, I'll tell you my problem. One of my big problems was I decided to do a pop-up show on a Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock my time, so it depends, noon on the West Coast, 3 on the East Coast. I didn't want to wait till later on in the night, and then I was doing stuff during the day. One of the successful shows I was doing on Whatnot was getting up super early and doing shows at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, because no one was on. There's people on to buy. So anyway, it didn't go so well, but partly my fault. And then I need to do better about, I'm going to do a live show to probably share it out. Maybe that'll help if I share it on Instagram or something. That might help. I never do that, and I never think about it until after it's over with. But so yesterday, Sunday, I was going to get up and do a card show early on Whatnot, but I don't want to do card shows anymore. And then so I didn't do it. And as the day went on, I was like, man, I was just get kind of bored, and I was gonna list some cards on eBay, and decided, you know what? Let me see if any of these, if I can sell, because I'm listing them all for under $10. So I was like, let me see if I can sell them on Whatnot. So I went on Whatnot yesterday afternoon, and I made $10. Oh my gosh, I was a whiny baby. A baby. I was gonna say a cuss word, but I'll say a whiny baby because I was trying to do a giveaway. It was hard to get people to even join the giveaway. So instantly, I was crashing and burning right off the bat yesterday. So I started off with a giveaway. I gave away 2 cards. I gave away a Joe Mixon, and I gave away an Albert Pujols baseball card. I wouldn't have bought anything for me anyway either. Like, just the way I was acting was ridiculous. Because it just deterred me from the beginning when I just couldn't get people to join my giveaway. And it wasn't that I didn't have any, not that I had like a crazy amount of people. I had 6, 7 people in my room, and literally no one would join a giveaway. And I don't know, I mean, maybe it's because I hate Joe Mixon. Podcast it's coming out today. I had Brian from Jack's Treasures on again. If you want to go listen to that, it's the video right before this one. So I gave away the Albert Pujols, and the guy who bought that, he also got Ashton Gentry Bowman first base card. Like this one, it sold for $2. I would have been much happier listing this on eBay and getting like $4 or more, maybe. I don't know. I've seen. I don't know, like off the top of my head, what this is worth. $2 is a pretty good deal. I probably could have asked for more. I could have priced it up on eBay and let it sit till the draft, which is what maybe I should have done. But anyway, it's sold for $2, and I mean, I'm okay. I mean, I sound like I'm such a baby. I'm such a baby. I don't want to be a baby today. I'm not being a baby. Andy Someta, viewer friend of the channel, he told me to price what I want, and I probably should have been like, hey, I'll list this. I'm gonna sell this for $4. If I want $4, just why not ask for $4? And my comment was, I want to have an auction, but maybe the people don't want to have an auction. Maybe that card's only worth $2. But if I sold it for $4 and the person's like, well, it's only worth $2, they wouldn't buy it, right? And if it was worth $4, or if it was worth $6, they might have bought it for $4, right? That would probably make so much more sense. I'll show you my card sales from eBay this weekend. I had 4 sales. They're not like amazing sales. Devon HN, this is an optic rated rookie. I guess I won't tell you all that. This is a base rookie card. So I have pennies into this. It sold for $1 plus shipping. I bought this in a lot off of Whatnot or Dibdit or something. Sold it for $1.50. It's a numbered blue card. I bought a lot of cards off of I bought a bulk lot of cards off of eBay, and it sold for $1.99 plus shipping. So I have less than 50 cents into that. I mean, so nothing crazy. But if I don't remember if I mentioned it last time. I used a bulk lister on eBay, and it's great most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work, and it takes a while. But if it's working, I can list. The other day I did like 20 listings, and I did them in under 10 minutes for all 20, and it was easy, and I was done for the day listing my cards. So that's kind of what I would like to do, because it's tedious. I guess not monotonous. It's tedious to sit there. One good sale I had. I actually sourced this off of eBay. Like just under $2 into it. It's a Hunter Dickinson Prism. It's just it's an autograph card. He's on Kansas. Instead of $149, I had some college stuff that no one was bidding on, and then when it came to this, I was like, it's a random auto. Someone might bid the $2 that I was running cards for, which again goes back to what Andy said. I probably should just if I wanted. Let me tell you, I sold it for $7.99 plus shipping. If I wanted $7-8 for it, just I guess listed for that, but I don't know. I guess I could try. I mean, I've tried just about everything else, but I didn't run it because I just it's an auto. Someone would probably pay $2 for it, but I had just under $2 into it, so I didn't want to just break even. I wanted to sell it, so I probably could have listed a little bit higher. Sports talk. Kansas has been up and down the last few weeks. The tournament's coming up for March Madness, and if they just get bounced out early, I'm gonna get stuck with this card. So I'm actually happy it sold. So those are my card sales. Nothing amazing, I guess, right? I don't know. You guys get it, right? That's what my life's like. No, I'm pumped up today, Dan. Dan, you're pumped up. I'm not a Danny Downer. It's a Laura Craft Tomb Raider pewter figure. I found this I didn't find it at the bins. There's a listener of the Leftovers podcast I was in. We were inside the bins, and he found this, and he gave it to me to sell. So we pay, I think it's $1.89 a pound. This sold for $16.99 plus buyer paid shipping. It's been listed for a little while. Really small. Pretty cool item. It weighs like almost nothing. It weighs 4 ounces. Just under 4 ounces. So pretty cheap item. Nice sale. I'm happy. I got that going for me today. I need to do some listing. Hopefully. Because it's 10:40 right now. I have a big, I went thrifting on Thursday. I bought some, gosh, and it's Monday night right now when I'm filming this. 20 some items of clothes. I have some shoes here, and Friday my mom wasn't feeling so great, so she's under the weather, so she took a few days off of watching Dodger. And I know it sounds crazy. Dodger is such a handful to mess with that he wouldn't let me do any work. So, well, I guess it's between us both, because I waste time probably trying to hang out with him, and he wants me to just walk him and do whatever it is that he wants to do. So, we didn't get much. I didn't get any closed listings done. That's why I did cards, and that's how I was trying to do card sales over the weekend. I was trying to make some money for the weekend. I had like big goals this year. I was hoping to like get, I don't know. I mean, I don't care. Like, not care. I do care. But I don't need like $1 billion. But I was hoping to do better this year. Every year's been better, except last year. Last year was not my worst year ever. I don't know, since something clicked in my head. Not that, I'm not saying like I'm a great reseller, but like something clicked in my head about 3 years ago that kind of made more sense. I know I probably don't sound like I make a lot of sense right now, but I feel like I understood it a lot better. And when that did it, I was like to the moon. And no, I mean, not really, but I'm fine just making enough to survive, so I can not have to worry about it all the time. And I've learned not to worry so much, but I'm a constant worrier. I don't know where this is going, but this last year I focused so much time on it's just the same thing I'm always talking about, is like the live selling, that I just felt like my eBay stuff I just didn't do what I wanted to do on eBay last year. So I really went into this year wanting to do better, and it's March, and this is probably the worst I've done, I think. I feel like. I mean, I've had 2 weeks in a row. My payout's gonna be pretty crappy. Before that was the total I made this month, or not this month. This weekend I did 14. I did 14 because I just shipped the one, but 340 plus the 16, so like 356 was that. That's before fees and everything. So I mean, I'm fine with that. Like, that's a good weekend for me. Like, that's just what I do. I don't need like $1 billion. I just said that, but within reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you know, because I don't know what I'm saying. This is a pair of Levi's 505 jeans, hopefully. It's C35 234. Yep. I got them from the 127 sale last year. I went down to Kentucky and I met up with a bunch of resellers. Had an awesome time. My former co-host of the podcast, Joe and Jimmy, they both gave me stuff. So I don't know if this came from one of them, because I just wrote down 127. But I went thrifting there too, and they sold for $13.49 plus shipping. I had flat rate shipping on those, so they paid $8.99 for shipping, and it only cost $7.25. So that's nice. Yeah, I got free stuff, or I paid little to nothing. I like at garage sales. I would have bought them at a garage sale for $1. I suck at selling vintage. Not that, like, why would I think this was gonna sell for a ton? It's a Hanes, single stitch Hanes t-shirt. So is it a beefy tee? It's not even a beefy tee. It's just a cotton tee. Single stitch, all just plain red. I bought this at Goodwill, and I don't even want to tell you how much I paid for it. My average buy cost that day was $4, and it sold for $14.99 plus the buyer paid shipping, and it took forever. I'm embarrassed. Not embarrassed, but that's fine. Honestly, if it was $1 or $2, I might pick it up now, but I don't know. I don't know anything about vintage stuff, but I don't know why I think like a plain vintage t-shirt is going to be worth $1 billion. So I guess like a plain vintage tee is pretty cool. I guess you could buy it and then customize it, right? Is that probably what they're doing? Maybe. Vineyard Vines polo. These aren't something that, well, I was gonna lot them up. Okay, so anyway, let me start over. I went to a thrift store. This is, probably back in November, maybe, because I didn't really source once in December or January. And I found a lot, like probably 6 or 7 Vineyard Vines t-shirts. They're all like pinstriped, really nice condition. And I was gonna lot them together, and then I was like, I didn't want to mix and match and then have someone message me and like, oh, I want that one and that one. So then I thought about doing doing some like select coupon on those items, and then I haven't done that yet. But they were sitting around forever waiting to list, because I was going to list them in lots, and then I never did. So I finally listed them last week, and that sold. All that to tell you, that sold. But I bought them at Goodwill. It was a half off sale. I bought a boatload of them, so I have probably around $5, maybe a little under. It could be a little bit under, but $5. And I set on an offer, and it sold this weekend for $17.99 plus shipping. It depends on my mood. If I want to send an offer, I just listed it, so I could have just listed it. But to be honest, like, just Vineyard Vines polos are probably a dime a dozen. And honestly, I had a hard time deciding. I didn't want to make them $14 and then end up sending offers and selling them for like 13 or 12 or something, like 12 something, 13 something. So I listed them at $19.99 in case I felt like sending an offer. There might be one or two that'll sell full price, but I'm assuming I'll probably sell most of them for $17.99, and having around $5 into them is probably not the best strategy. But if you do that in a day or a couple days, I'll take it. That's amazing to me, right? Kind of. This is a pair of maybe jeans, matte relax. They are brand new. They were brand new with tags. These were in my store forever. I didn't relisted them again. I paid up for them because they were brand new. Mavi, that's what the logo looks like. I don't know if it's, when I bought them, it was a pretty solid brand. I thought they sold pretty good. I think, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't remember. It's just a brand I've seen, and I looked at sold comps, and I felt like I wanted to buy it, but I paid up for it. I paid $9.45 that day. That's how long they've been listed, because I probably would buy them, depending on like whatever they're. I know what I bought that day. I wish I knew. Wish I could tell you. Well, maybe if I did a thrift video, maybe I'll do maybe I'll do a thrift video. I haven't done one of those in forever. I'll tell you why I stopped doing thrift videos, because I'd rather show you guys what I'm selling than what I bought, because every time I buy something, I always go, oh, I'm going to probably sell it for $20 or $25. Even though I didn't sell these. I sold these for $39.99. So I was happy with that sale. That's pretty good. I'll pay $10 to make 40. If it sells in a realistic amount of time. I don't know how realistic it was. It's just one of the times I get to use the word moot. It's a moot point, if that's the right way I use that word. If you have like, I call like my thrifty money, because I'm from the casino world. I call it my bankroll. So if I have the bankroll that I can justify, if I can pay $10 and I'll sell it for 40, I'll do it. I don't care. Like, I mean, I care, but I'll do it. My plan is I want to sell everything fast. Like, but if it sits for a while, I just hope I don't go broke, which I haven't gone broke yet, so hopefully I won't. But it's the same thing with my cards. Like, I don't have 1,000 sales on District, so I don't get immediate payout, and I've separated that money. So I was like stuck. Part of the reason I didn't go to the card store, I don't remember. I didn't go to a card store last week. I don't remember if I said that earlier. But part of the reason I didn't do it, this is gonna go on Paddy Flat Rate, because it's too expensive. Part of the reason I didn't go to the card stores, that I had a lot of my money was like tied up, because I had done a few shows and I had progressive shipping on, and I had like $40 in my card bank account. And so I bought some cards on eBay. I put some money into my ComC account. I've been flipping some cards on there too. He only paid $8.90. Dang, I lost some on shipping. That's fine, because I didn't even send an offer. I probably would have sold those for a lot less than. I probably would have sold them for $30. Not that I don't spend a crazy amount of time at the card shop when I go there, because I usually don't. Cards aren't like my main thing I do, so it's kind of like if I have time later. Did I write the number down? Hopefully I did. But I have my money was tied up waiting to because I did some shows, and you have to wait till people get their items and then you get your money released. So I just released it this week, and there's there's a card show that I want to go to. So hopefully I go. My plan is to go, weather permitting, but I don't have the money for it. So like I don't want to buy a card for $10 that I'm gonna sell for 40 that might sit forever, because I don't want to lock up that much money forever. Yours. This is Yo Gabba Gabba plush. Yo Gabba Gabba. I found like a Yo Gabba Gabba plush. I think it was a plush or some kind of toy a couple years ago. I've heard about them before, but I found one and I sold it for pretty good money on I think Macari. But anyway, I found this plush at the bins. It was been listed for a while. I was gonna run it. I did run it. I did run this in a Whatnot show before. No one bought it that day. So then after that, I kind of was like mad at Whatnot, and so I go through these spurts where I get mad at Whatnot, and so I'll just take everything I've bought to sell on Whatnot, and I'll just list it on eBay, because like, oh, eBay's eBay's the best. eBay's amazing. So anyway, I listed on eBay and I sold it for $14.99. Where's it going? California? I'll put it in a poly bag. Is that okay? This should be okay. It's only 14 bucks. If it was a little bit more, I might put it in a box. $14.99. It can go in a bag, right? We're doing it. We're doing it. I have some other stuff that aren't. I think everything else right now is gonna be closed. I have some other stuff that's not closed that I haven't pulled yet because it's in here. I have to pull it in here. I have a big. Oh, I sold. Can you see that? The hop into spring. That's a Ray Dunn thing. I'll show you that. I shouldn't show you this right now because I'm not gonna ship this yet. I'm gonna ship this last because this is gonna be the worst thing I probably have to ship this weekend. It's a hop into spring. It's a Ray Dunn canister. Pretty nice. I actually bought this on shopcommons.com. In the fall, I bought a big lot of Ray Dunn stuff. I am a believer in Ray Dunn is gold, and I'm probably one of the few people that believe that. But I bought this huge lot, and I actually bought them because I was doing a bunch of live sells, and I thought that they would go well in those. And the people that were in the shows did not feel that these were what they wanted to see. And I didn't want to sit around and pack them all up, so I only did a few at a time. By the time I couldn't sell the ones I had pulled. And then this said hop in a spring, so I was kind of going to hold on to this and do it either closer to spring, I guess, or just going to say I was going to do it last if they went well. But what am I saying? I don't know. Ray Dunn, make sure you comp it. It's not that great. I mean I still did okay on it, I think. Well, I'll tell you, I did. I mean not really. I've had it since the fall, but I didn't list it for a while. Honestly, I probably listed it in December, maybe early January, so it didn't take too long to sell. But I have like 362 a piece into each of them. Each piece I had bought, and I sold a few on Whatnot. I started the bids at $5, I think, and I sold a couple for $5, and then so this will be worth it more. I sold it for $14.99. All I have to tell you is I sold it for $14.99, but I don't want to ship it. Honestly, it's not really something I want to ship for. If I sold it for $14.99, it's just I don't. I mean, it's not going to be hard, I guess. It's just I'm going to be worrying that I'm not going to I'm going to waste too much bubble wrap. I'm going to put too much packing paper on it. I'm going to try to put it in a box, and I think I have a 12 by 8 by 6 box I'm looking at right now, and I'm going to put it in that box, and I'm going to think it's going to fit, but I put so much bubble wrap around it that it's not going to fit, so then I'm going to have to go find a box. I'm going to be mad. Like, it's probably not worth selling for 15 bucks. But I did. So these are a pair of Born sandals, leather sandals. I bought these, or not bought these. I didn't buy them. I found them at the bins, and they sold for $17.99 plus shipping. You're probably thinking to yourself, you're like, this is how you survive. It is, okay. It is. This is how I make my money so I can live my lavish lifestyle. If you are thinking this could be the same shirt I was wearing in the last video, but I don't know. I'm down to like 3 of these. Maybe there's something you could tell different. I don't know if I had the button. This button fell off. I need to buy new shirts. Harbor Bay. I think Harbor Bay is a DXL brand. You find it there. I don't know if it's like only for them. And you have to buy 2 and then you get them for like 20 bucks a piece. But I sold it for $16.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. This is a Nike Pro Combat Thermafit women's shirt, size extra small. It's got spell out just do it across it. I found it at Goodwill. I paid at Goodwill or maybe the bins because I got it for super cheap. My average buy cost was $2.96, so I got it super cheap. So I don't know where I might be the bins. Either way, I sold it for $13.49 plus the buyer paid shipping. They're all in $20. It's pretty nice. That's a good sale. I have to finish shipping this out. I ship that stupid Ray Dunn thing. Do not buy Ray Dunn. And name your price. If you want to sell something for something, just name your price. Thanks, Andy. Andy Sameta gave me that advice. Now I'm gonna live by it. That's the price I'm living by. That's the price I'm setting. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.